Yay!
Under the boardwalk.
It's under the ocean.
Same shit, different day, right?
No, not alright.
Not cool, man.
This thing looks like
What?
a centipede and I don't like it.
Yeah, like, gosh, it's kind of disorienting. All of these levels are disorienting.
Oh!
Gotta go slow. Bring Sonic back in.
Yeah,
He's coming back. There he
show me how to do it.
Hi, Sonic. You're moving pretty slow there, buddy.
I think Tails should really show you how to go slow.
Tails?
Yeah.
I'll bring him in too. He'll be like...
They're holding hands, they're friends.
Just bring the whole squad.
The whole squad, everyone. Even that guy from Sonic Boom, who never made it into another game.
Which one?
Lyric, the snake guy. The main villain.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Sonic Boom should have never existed.
No, it shouldn't have.
No, Sonic just in general shouldn't have.
Have you
Sonic
seen the...
Unleashed was horrid.
Have you seen the, Did You Know Gaming for Sonic Boom?
No.
Featuring JonTron's voice?
No.
You should it's hilarious. Because it's JonTron, but it's how... It's JonTron, but it's Did You Know Gaming, so it's basically just facts. But it's him talking about it, so... Wow.
Good job.
Wow.
Got batted. No, but I've seen, like, all kinds of, like, glitchy, random bullshit.
Apparently in their most recent update for it, they fixed most of the problems that was wrong with it, but I mean, it's still, like, you can only fix so much, you know, with a game like that.
We need to get to the goal, which I don't know which one that is. It might be the one with one banana.
Yeah.
Oh, that's creative.
No! That's aggravating.
That's really creative.
This level's aggravating.
It's like a starfish. What's that Pokemon that's a starfish?
Staryu?
What's the one that is like the two starfish combined into one? It's like the really big one.
Starmie.
Starmie? That's what it looks like. It looks like a Starmie.
His face is in it.
That's weird. If he's been here before, then why does he need to come back? Oh.
Oh god. These levels. Oh, what the fuck?
I don't think you can actually fall through them.
No.
You can fall through them.
Oh, gee.
You can!
Look at that.
Wow.
How would you get out if you
they get
fell
they
through?
get bigger and bigger.
Do they?
Yeah.
Look at that fish.
I
He's
remember
so
this
happy.
one. Like I don't think you can.
Nope.
They don't get any bigger.
It's just an optical illusion.
Yeah, I guess.
Look at him. Look at his fit.
Yeah,
Look at
I
fish
know.
face. He's so cute. It's
I
just
noticed
like
that
there.
when we were doing the racing.
The racing?
Yeah, because you do go on a level that is under the sea. And
You
the
do?
fish is in it, yeah.
Oh.
It was the one that you had a really hard time with.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
were like, I don't know which way I'm going.
Aw.
Fuck!
Under the
I
boardwalk.
did not know where I was going. I hated that. Oh, and the next one
Oh,
should
fuck.
should be up tomorrow. Although that doesn't matter for this because
Tomorrow,
we record
this will be happening way later.
record way in advance.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like, the episodes you're putting up right now are still ones from
the first time,
Yeah.
the first recording. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
like a month ago.
It's just if I had like an actual computer with a hard drive, it would be a lot easier to export the files. But since it's a laptop with a smaller space, it takes like 2.5 hours
I've noticed
to
something.
export a 15-minute long
The
video.
right side is harder. It's smaller.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah. Like, you just saw how small my platforms were, right?
Oh yeah.
These stay this way.
Haha, tricky.
What
Aw.
the fuck?
You died.
Tricky, Top.
Alright, I gotta sit up.
You guys watch Avatar?
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
The movie was garbage. I don't want to get into that. It's gonna make me mad. I don't want to get mad while playing video games on the internet. Like, that would just be ridiculous to watch, and no one would want to watch that. But I love the TV show. I still watch it today. I am not afraid to admit that.
No, my friends up at college, Jesus, they used to watch Legend of Korra.
Yeah.
Like, constantly. It was
Legend
like,
of Korra, I mean, I don't have a problem with it, necessarily. Like, the way they went at the end was okay. It's just, like, I didn't like the whole spirit world thing. I don't know, have you guys seen it?
I never watched Legend
No.
of Korra because...
Okay, let me talk to the
people then. So, well, I mean, you can still agree with me if you want to lead them on.
Ooh,
so-
that was dirty.
Look at what are the jellyfish?
Hacks.
Fuck!
You fucked it.
I enjoyed Legend of Korra, and there's a big following behind it. But there are a few people, like myself, who did not appreciate the spirit world thing and the return of, like, airbenders through just normal people. And I didn't like what's-her-face, the last villain who built the giant robot thing. It wasn't Avatar to me, because it was a giant robot thing. I mean, I get it. It was like a few years after what happened with the Fire Lord and stuff like that. So it makes sense that they would technologically advance slightly, but not as far to build gigantic mecha suits.
Well, it was
You know?
it was also.
I mean, we haven't-
It was not 1,000. It was like 100-some years. Because
It wasn't 100 years.
wasn't it? Because
Aang died when he was really young. Like, his spirit self. Like, you know how this is what it's not confirmed how many years it was after the 100-Year War ended.
Fuck!
But a lot of people have noticed that, like, that when the Avatar dies, that's what their spirit looks like when they visit the next Avatar. Like, what's his name? The one before Aang. Roku?
Yeah.
Was that his name? Avatar?
I think so.
Avatar Roku or something close to
Something
that?
like that.
He was really old, and his spirit always represented an older him when he died. And Aang's spirit was not nearly as old as Roku. So a lot of people think that Aang died at a younger age, kind of in like his 40s or his 50s. So it would only have been about 40 years after the 100-Year War. And then Korra being like 18, you know, would only be another 20. So it would be about only 60 years. And that's a lot to be having mecha suits. Just in my personal opinion.
Just all of a sudden.
And I don't enjoy...
I mean, maybe not, because remember that in, you know, Aang's thing, they did have, like, technologically advanced tanks.
Why
yeah,
don't you
they did.
go back and get speed?
But the tanks,
Shut up.
everything that was technologically
Give me a tip.
advanced in Avatar: The Last Airbender was kind of steampunk-ish, because it wasn't necessarily, like, electricity that powered these things, it was bending, you know?
Yeah, that's
Or
very
it was like
true.
it was like steam, because
It was-
the tanks they
Didn't
didn't
earthbending
they didn't
carry
have
the tanks or
Yeah.
whatever?
the centipede-looking ones, and waterbenders controlled the submarines. Now, the Fire Nation tanks, the ones that look like cars, were a little different, because they were steam-powered, made by the Mechanist, who also made the Zeppelin airship-like things. But it's not like they had ammunition. They were using their firebending outside of windows. So, you know, they weren't too technologically advanced.
So in Legend of Korra, they had less bending and more like...
Well, see, the mecha tanks were built to originally by Hiroshi Sato, or I think I said that correctly. I can't remember if that's his name. It's been a while.
Fuck.
He made them so that Amon, the guy who was against benders, could attack benders because they were made out of platinum, which is the unbendable metal, even though there were metal benders. And, you know, they were like robots. They had, like, grappling hook arms and, like, guns and fire, like flamethrowers attached to them.
And they were on, like, wheels.
And then, like, into the 3rd and 4th season, this new inventor, who I can't remember the name of at the moment, invented new ones that were actually, like, robotic Iron Man-like suits.
I'm not having a good time right now, Mike!
I'm sorry. I'm talking about Avatar, and I'm not even watching. Like, I'm kind of faced away from the
I know, you
screen.
haven't been...
I'll stop talking about Avatar right now.
I'm done.
Anyways,
Next time.
Next time, we will probably do more of this.